Il y a plusieurs routes et il y a des routes annexes où...
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in
Moi j'adore regarder
football.
sur internet.
And all the noise they're making is being captured by the dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Denver Broncos and the Detroit Lions.
Hein? Ouais.
Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ah mais c'est long, hein. Franchement, il faut refaire pour passer.
Get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Non, il est super derrière. Non.
They run it. Here's RJ Harvey. Makes a man miss. He's off. He picks up 15 on the play.
Un petit match.
That's good for Broncos first down.
En fait, c'est une grosse team. Une très grosse équipe. C'est une équipe. Oui. Je suis surtout peur de l'équipe, moi. Voilà.
All set to go now from the 35. It's Nix out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
First and 10 from the 32. Give now to the running back. He dodged the tackle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Tyreek Williams in on the play.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
They give it to him again. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Now Nix. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. He gets the first and more inside the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop her.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Rolling from the gun here. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. Decent game here, but short of the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to line of scrimmage.
The one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
On third down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. It's away, came off his foot wrong, instantly low and short here. And this makes it to midfield before it's down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Great plays brought to an end. This one reaches the 35-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. This is ahead for about 5. Great Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
RPO quickly goes into the hands of St. Brown. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Cowboy. Watch the back on this play.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Say, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
60 Bison. 60.
Pass play now. Screen here for Gibbs. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Brocco 80. Turn up.
Come on, 6-0.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
Plates beyond the marker. He's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hey, go.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs.
Oh, mais c'est là.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown.
Shot, putain.
Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole time to get the ball. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group.
Oh, je suis deg, sérieux. Vas-y, je prends un touchdown.
This game up. They're
Putain.
all set to center away. like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
Je suis écœuré là, putain.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
First and 10 now from the 46. Nix from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Some early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration
Mais
from
je
the
comprends
coach as
pas,
they get back
putain.
up
Faut même
5
pas faire de
yards.
modèle.
So the false start backs him up. This is 2nd down and 9.
Ça me dégoûte, sérieux.
Here's Nix.
Ouais, vas-y, genre. Ah, c'est bon, ça y est. Ça me pète les couilles, ça y est. On est en train de mentir, là. C'est bon.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Peut-être la team que je joue encore, franchement, c'est bon. Des teams mauvais, t'as peur, ils vont.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with
Non, mais
Gibbs.
vas-y, j'en ai marre, sérieux. Ah, il court sur le côté, faut arrêter, ça va 2 minutes. Il y a 2 minutes, il court sur le côté. Offside, stop, offside, stop, stop. Putain, j'en ai marre, j'aime pas les offsides. Plus ça merde. En plus, il a un running back, il a 99.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, they'll throw.
Oh, mais genre, niquez-moi.
Manages a gain of 3 there. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 27 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We've set it downs from 37.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
He's so close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80. Get up.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18. Hut, hut.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Throwing now off the play action. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
70. Bravo 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. To the right, he's got to Slaw. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. Well, we all know Dan Campbell, not afraid of any risk. He had that call in right away. They're going for it. They're going to throw for it on 4. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox there to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Goes to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
2nd and 3.
2nd down gives to Harvey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that road moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down from the 42. Shotgun snap to Nix. Left side now caught by Sutton. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
2nd and 6. At the 46-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix.
Oh mais genre. Ah je me suis fait baiser. Ah je me suis fait baiser. Ah je me suis fait baiser.
And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if
C'est ça que je te disais. En fait j'ai pas peur du mec, j'ai peur de l'équipe. Voilà. C'est ça qui est en train de se passer.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to
Ah, il y a
hold
le
up,
branche,
especially
mon
as
Dieu,
you go
ouais, ça
20,
s'appelle
30,
branche.
40 yards down the field. Hey,
Oh, ça
listen,
me
these
pète les noix,
defenders in the
ça
league
me
today,
pète
you
les
throw a
noix.
ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away.
Vas-y, c'est bon. Putain. Ouais, c'est bon, j'en ai marre. Vas-y, j'en ai déjà marre. Ouais, j'en ai déjà marre. Je vais écœurer. Là, je suis en train de perdre contre l'équipe. Là, je suis en train de perdre contre l'équipe. Je suis totalement en train de perdre contre l'overall, en fait. C'est bon. C'est bon.
Going now on 1st down. To the right and hold in by Laporta. And they bring him down
Ah, je
around
suis
the
deg,
34.
je suis deg.
On the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
C'est bon, franchement, c'est bon.
Back to throw now.
Tu veux faire? Ah, vas-y.
Complete to Sloan.
Ah, vas-y, gros. Ah, vas-y. Arrêtez les drags et tout.
We have a timeout.
Faut arrêter les drags et tout. Faut arrêter, c'est trop facile.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. All the left side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
And I can promise you, that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in
Je suis
practice.
deg. Non, je suis deg. Si je perds ce match, non, si je perds ce match, je tente. Voilà, je te le dis.
And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
After a good pickup,
Non, c'est interdit de perdre. Interdit de perdre ce match.
60 Bison, 60, go!
He's going to throw it again.
Oh, vas-y. Vas-y, il y a moyen de se faire intercepter 27 fois. Putain.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd.
Oh la
And they still
chatte.
have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Maman.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're
So?
physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come
Ça
away with the
s'en sort bien,
catch,
hein.
that's a big-time effort.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch is made in close. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break.
For the Lions field goal. A 21-yard
The kick by Patterson is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ah, d'accord, ok. Ok.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's tackled for a short gain.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this
Non mais
QB
gros,
felt
franchement ça fait du true clock déjà. Franchement ça fait du true clock. Non mais c'est pas possible ça.
It wasn't in vain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. Well, that's not what the offense started about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Lions ready for the punt.
In punt formation for the Lions.
Escapes a defender. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action with Nix. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, defined teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Nix from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
The give here on 2nd. He gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Testing. Over set. Ready. Olay.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
So first down from the 41. Here's the handoff.
Bon, mais...
Dropped by the first guy.
Les gars, vous prenez le mauvais. Franchement, les gars, vous avez pas compris. Vous payez ma tête, les gars. Moi, vous payez ma tête. Les gars, c'est pas bien ce que vous faites. Je suis obligé d'avoir un jeu stéréotypé, toujours la même chose. Pourquoi tout ça parce que... non, tout ça parce que... Ça m'écœure, ça me dégoûte. Tout ça parce que, encore une fois, je suis en train de payer l'addition de l'équipe. Je suis en train de payer l'addition de l'équipe, genre. Des équipes de baiser, mon Dieu, c'est bon, j'en ai marre, moi.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. He rolls to his right.
C'est mal,
He was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This is one of those many moments.
Ouais, je suis dégoûté. Moi, je suis dégoûté. Dégoûté.
Defense tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run.
Dégoûté.
DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
C'est pas payé, c'est... Non mais... Ça me dégoûte, sérieux, ça me dégoûte. Ça me dégoûte. Franchement, ça me dégoûte de perdre. Ça me dégoûte pas de perdre. Ça me dégoûte, sérieux. Ah, mais...
Gives him Montgomery to start the drive. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll run again with Montgomery.
Moi, ce qui me fait rire, c'est que je commence le match, je me dis, wow, normalement, ça devrait le faire, je devrais gagner. Et moi, ce qui se passe, mon gars. Et moi, ce qui se passe. C'est incroyable ce qui se passe. Clairement sur un home field advantage, plus l'équipe, l'overall d'équipe, sur la totale. Là. C'est bon, je pense que ça fait le nom. Oh, vas-y, c'est bon. C'est bon.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a first down.
C'est écœurant, c'est écœurant, c'est écœurant.
60 Bison.
Setting up to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broad pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
This quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to.
Le match perd 17-7. Ouais, ça me fait rire de ouf. Comment ça me fait rire de ouf. Je devrais jamais perdre. Allez, vas-y, c'est bon. Ah, je vais mettre des patates. Là, je vais commencer à mettre des patates sur des trucs. Là, oh, c'est bon.
hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision
Faites
by
les
the
noises,
quarterback.
putain.
And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, they'll run
Encore, encore une outside.
I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Putain, sérieux, c'est que pas de turnover, rien du tout. En fait, le jeu, il a juste envie de me niquer, c'est tout, c'est tout.
Throwing from the gun. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Working quickly here.
By Zach Allen. A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
Jack
Punt
Fox
team on the
in
field.
punt formation for
Jack
the Lions.
Fox will kick it away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Nick's now to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. It's Nick, out of the pistol. Finds the in route complete. And they drop him with a big hit. But it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain. And the Broncos first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Once more, it's Nix. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 4-point game here in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now.
Ooh.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
This ain't what you want. Project This ain't what you want.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 17. Motion.
They'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a nice game,
La
but
shot
still
qu'il a,
not enough for the
c'est
first.
terrible. Et franchement, c'est incroyable, genre.
I leave you pregame, Caden, get down to that field and watch these guys throw catches. I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there.
Voilà, franchement, j'en reviens pas. La shot!
Defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 17-yard line.
Son quarterback s'appelle Al Calculette, mon vieux. Al Calculta, Al Calculette pour moi. Je peux pas perdre contre un mec qui s'appelle Al Calculette quand même, les gars, sérieux. Là. Un peu de sérieux quand même. T'es pas d'accord? Al Calculette, mon vieux, son QB.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 17-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Has a hole left, room to run. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos take a fourth-quarter lead. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
21, Lions 17.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Liking 18.
You get in on the ground here with Montgomery. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Check. Panther 60, Panther 60.
It's Montgomery on third. And he's going to take this
On fait
down.
bien rire.
Losing 44. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Set. 19.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lion. Chase it. Hot.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And their next snap is coming from that red zone.
What?
He reaches the 14. Gets a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Case. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Ready up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Go. Cougar 19. Let him go.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a fourth-quarter lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Fox now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Ça me fait bien rire ce jeu. Franchement, ça me fait bien rire.
Good starting field
Putain,
position
franchement,
for
il
the
peut dire merci à
Broncos
son
as they
équipe.
get
Hein.
ready for
Franchement, il
first and
peut
10.
totalement dire merci à son équipe. Hein.
First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. Drop
Ouais,
for
vas-y,
the first
ouais,
down.
c'est bon.
No
En
gain
disant
on
l'homme de
first
mes
down.
couilles, tout ça, c'est bon. Ouais, franchement, là, c'est bon. Tout ça, tous ces joueurs de mes deux, là, franchement, c'est bon.
Broncos down by only 3.
Là, vous êtes en train, franchement, vous êtes en train de... Le jeu est en train de me prendre pour retour, ça m'énerve. Ça m'énerve.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ça m'énerve.
Nix from the gun. Finds... Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
Encore une fois, j'ai failli... putain, à deux doigts de me faire voler encore. Putain.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Oh, le jeu, il était à deux doigts de me voler, leurs deux. Deux doigts. Je perds de 3 points. Je perds de 3
So they
points.
managed to keep possession. They've got third and short now. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he'll get them enough for a first down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Back to throw. And I'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey.
stay, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of him just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down too.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! No momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game.
Abusé sur l'équipe, abusé.
That's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Setting up to pass.
Son équipe, elle est abusée de ouf. Elle est abusée de ouf.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So, shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a
L'équipe,
receiver from the
franchement,
ball.
la team, genre, la team de tricheurs, mon dieu. Incroyable, genre. Ça, sérieux.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. And knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kid. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder.
47-yard attempt.
Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, he delivers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Second down pass play coming. Look at that power, deep left side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Here he is to throw. And that will not be enough for a first down. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Here's Robinson with the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
6-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First throw of overtime. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
They missed your quarterback. That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interceptions that he had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down.
Hawk 70.
They're throwing it. Set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's
Last
short
shot,
for
last
first.
shot, last shot,
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
First
Comment il
drive
s'en
of
sort,
OT
là?
is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5.
Non.
Viking 18. Go.
Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Bon, on est comme par hasard.
Better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Comme par hasard.
At their own 27-yard line.
Comme par hasard. Comme par hasard.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Now Nick's on third down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Harvey. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside nabs him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Nick's now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Looking slant route, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On first down, it's Nix. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops
Mais
made for no
une
gain
jury
on that
timeout,
first down
c'est une
play.
blague. Putain, mais
Injury on offense after that last
Bordel,
snap,
mettez-la.
bro. It is their running back,
Bordel,
RJ
sérieux.
Harvey, who appears to be in some discomfort.
Oh.
Medical staff coming out to take a look.
Mais ouais, mais en fait,
First down run, netted him
la
nothing.
claque, elle est pour
Here's
moi.
2nd and 10.
Je me mange un temps mort, sérieux.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to have first and
Franchement, je me mange un temps mort.
Out of bounds right around the 9.
Nice to see that
En
connection.
fait, tu vois, moi, c'est ça qui me...
Working between the two of them.
Comment il y a un temps mort?
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Non, j'ai pas joué, j'étais... je sais pas.
Harris gets it on the draw. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind
Hein?
the line.
Non,
Second and goal
non.
coming up.
Non, le mec, il joue
I
contre...
know from the
Il joue
position
contre
of the
ton...
quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right
Ouais,
into
ça va,
the
ouais,
teeth
je
of
comprends,
a
c'est ça.
buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense
Le match.
came at the perfect time.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal.
Ouais, mais après, tu sais, t'as plusieurs petites combines.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
Ah ouais, je suis encore en prolonge, ça me pète les noises. Moi, ça me saoule, genre. Moi, j'en ai marre des prolonges. Je m'en parle, les prolonges, ça m'écœure un peu. Hein.
It's second and goal. Giving this to Harvey. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. Now, these are the moments you dream about as a football player, right, Brock? Coming down to it in overtime, a chance to play hero, and he stepped up and carried that ball across the line to end it.
We all feel it. I mean, we feel all the way up here in the... It's a whole new game when you get to overtime. The urgency at an all-time high, and so cool for them to run it across that line. And the whole team gets to celebrate the right call at the right time in the defining moment.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Non, on va comme ça. Putain, c'était horrible le jeu à la course, franchement. Non, je pense que j'aurais perdu contre eux. Non, je ne saurais même pas parce que... Honnêtement... Putain, c'était